Okay, this video might seem a bit misplaced on this channel, but I really enjoy sharing my zoo visits with all of you, and Weltvogelpark Walsrode is a really impressive place. Man, that sounded Dutch. This German bird park is about a 3-hour drive from my home, and it houses over 600 species of birds. And in this 25-minute video I hope to give you a small impression of this great collection. I found it a really impressive park. It was really spacious and lots of green. And although some structures were a bit older, the quality and cleanliness was just great. Certainly very different than some of the other bird parks I've seen. When needed, there were species-specific enclosures, but there were also a lot of enclosures holding different species of birds that seemed to do well together. And although there were different species in one enclosure, still the amount of birds per, let's say square meter was relatively low, so it was really nice to see. Now, I know some birds, but certainly not to the extent seen in this park. Therefore, I took a friend who knows a lot about aquatic birds and European birds, and I also make pictures of most of the signs, and I used some of my books to place all the species names you're going to see in this video. But there were also some species I was not sure on, so there's a question mark there, or no species name at all. So if you see something that needs to be corrected, or you want to add a species name, feel free to add it to the video so everybody knows what species can be seen in this footage. A lot of the species you are going to see in this video are scattered all over the park, but to make it a little bit easier to check the video and watch the groups of birds you are interested in, I've made certain chapters, and in there you will find birds that are either closely related or similar. We are going to start with the chapter about owls and raptors, a popular group among many bird and wildlife enthusiasts. Here's the first impression of some of the nice looking structures in this park. This area looked really cool and again showed everything was really well kept. There were also some interesting species of birds here, including some of my favorites, the ravens. I know these are seen in many zoos and parks, but still I think it's a great bird to observe. Overall, the selection of predatory birds was really interesting, but many species you can also see in other parks with a good bird collection. Still, seeing species like the impressive harpy eagle was a first for me. Personally, I am not directly interested in aquatic fowl. I think they are cool, but it's not my main focus. But this part of the collection was a great example on how impressive this collection actually is. For instance, they did not have one, not two, but 5 different species of pelicans alone. Hornbills are so great. The more I see them, the more I love them, and this group is very diverse with a lot of impressive species regarding size, plumage or their beak. Later in this video there are some more really interesting species belonging to this group of birds, but for now these were the species I saw in some of the many outdoor enclosures. Tropical greenhouse, I'm in. We spend a lot of time in this building, partly due to the rain, but also because it looks just really cool. Over the years I've spent time in a lot of zoos with a tropical house, and there were definitely some that had a lot of birds where you could tell there were a lot of birds. You could either tell by the pool around there or there were a lot of rodents, but again in this case everything just, in my experience, seemed super well kept. It was clean, there were not a lot of rodents I could see, so it was a great place to visit, and I would highly recommend you to spend some time in here if you have the chance. This particular area seems to be used to raise birds, keep them more in backup, or even breed them a little bit more away from the general public. The enclosures were really deep and long, a lot of vegetation, so the birds could choose to get away from the public and not be disturbed. And in this small section alone you got another great example of how interesting and diverse this collection within this park actually is. Aside from the impressive buildings, outdoor there were so many Volieres, so many enclosures. It was just really impressive. And within these enclosures there were a lot of species I've never seen before. Now it did rain almost the whole day, but despite of this rain and the cooler weather, a ton of birds were out. They were enjoying the rain, cleaning themselves, so we got to see a lot of stuff. I know there are some rare species you are not seeing in this video. I tried to get as many species on camera as I could, but with all the screen and simply the time of day and the fact that we didn't allow ourselves enough time to really check everything, made me skip out on some species, but that's for later. Oh, fucking hell. For those who are interested and want to visit this park, if I could give you one tip, it would be get there at opening, because we were there from 1 to 7, about 6 hours, and there was not nearly enough time to check this vast collection of animals. And in the last areas we practically had to run through the buildings to see certain animals we still wanted to see before the park closed. We did not allow ourselves enough time to check everything. And therefore I also realized that there are some really rare birds that you're not gonna see in this video, and that's for sure a shame. So I would definitely advise you to go there during opening and make sure you know what species you want to see. If you get there, go prepared, give yourself the time, and even if you do that, I'm sure you're gonna miss animals. For now, I really enjoyed this park. I'm definitely going back in the spring of next year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next videos will be more reptile and zoo related again, but for now, this is it.